Hello everyone, welcome to External Star Channel. My name is Marek, as you already know, and today I will be unboxing, reviewing, comparing this beautiful 1:18 scale model by GT Spirit. It's actually Audi S8, a recent release in a limited edition. And yes, it's gonna be beautiful. I was actually waiting for this one since it was announced, and now I have it here on my desk. And the good thing is that I will really also be able to compare it to my previous Audi A8 from Norev. Yeah, so let's wait for it. I want to also describe and show you everything what I will see on this model. So let's start now. First with the unboxing of this GT Spirit Audi S8. Alright, so where should we really start? Yeah, so this box came, of course, closed, and the first thing is I need to remove this tape here. Alright, so that's the tape, and now a little bit proceeding here. Oh, door opening tool. Okay, so there is this quality card you can see. Yeah, so quality was checked by somebody, QC12, and it's such a kind of certificate that somebody really took care and checked it. Alright, so now we have this box, and actually there are 3 screws, and I will of course remove them. So one side, second side here, yeah, so look at that, yeah, so this is how I open it. Cutting this tape. And that's done. Okay, so for the first time there is a small piece of paper. Oh, the color is really dark, very dark black, and I mean it's a very nice color. Yeah, so the paint is really non-metallic, it's flat black, and it's also beautiful. Yeah, so of course now it's still in the box, and I will need to somehow remove it out, take it out of the box. So I will do it my usual way. So I will use again, maybe here this, put this back, reverse it, and then screwdriver. Alright, so nothing is really rusty here. Yeah, so let's reverse it back very carefully, or maybe not, maybe I'll take off the bottom here. Okay, and it's really new. You can really smell it. Yeah, that's when something is really new, you immediately know it by the smell. It's so new. Alright, and now let's reverse it. Okay, here it is. Yeah, no fingerprints. Hopefully. Wow, okay. And now in this second part of the video I will compare them and maybe review this, because I actually have already reviewed this one. Yeah, it has also, like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of views. And now it's time to compare it to this one, to the S8. So we have A8 long and S8. I will also measure the length of each model and compare it and multiply it by 18 and see if this is really a great replica in terms of dimensions or not. But now let's go and review it. Alright, so let's start with this beautiful new Audi, and it's S8, yeah, so the Sport sports version of Audi A8, and maybe let's start as usually here in the front. Yeah, and it's so dark, I must admit, very dark, and oh, even my camera is not now focusing properly. So hopefully now, yeah. And you see here the LED lights, and then everything here is black, yeah. So no chrome, and only here it says ABT. We have the Audi logo, the emblem, yeah, 4 circles, and then here a small S8, and that's basically it. Yeah, so nothing is actually perforated. It's quite flat, yeah, so nothing is that visible, but here at least the headlights are beautiful. Maybe a little bit of detail here, how the headlights look like, yeah, so you see that there are LED lights in there and so on, yeah, so that's the front of the car. I must say it looks quite okay. Yeah, so no big issues. Of course, this is a Resin replica, yeah, so nothing can be really opened, but it shows that there are also many details. Okay, and then we have here those wheels. Beautiful wheels because they are so big. It's like 22 inches. I'm not sure, maybe even bigger. Yeah, and then this huge brake disc, and here the brake caliper with Audi and this S logo again. Yeah, so this is something that I really like, this brake caliper and the brake disc. And of course the wheels, they are really massive, and you can't turn them, spin them, because it's a resin static model. And here this is quite nice rubber, yeah, here. The paint overall is very shiny and nicely polished. And here we have the door handles also in black. Everything is actually black on this one. Also here the side mirrors and so on. If we go to the back, same wheels here, also very big, and the brake disc is a little bit smaller here in the back. Yeah, so once again, in the front it's maybe the biggest brake disc I have ever seen. In the back it's more regular. Okay, then the interior is actually also very black and dark and not that much visible. Yeah, so you can see that it's hardly visible, but it's still somehow okay. Then we have antenna here, the glass, yeah, also fine. And then in the back, again, this very long tail light, which is connected here in the middle, ABT on the license plate, S8 again here, the nice logo, 4 circles, Audi. And oh, there's styrofoam a little bit, yeah, still from the box. So maybe using vacuum cleaner is always a good idea when you have a new model. Here, this is the ABT, and we have 4 huge exhausts here. Yeah, also here, this part is the tuning part from ABT, probably not the original part, but we will later compare it to the regular A8. And here, additional braking lights, yeah, so quite nice. So what we can see also here on the bottom of the car, you see those 4 exhausts, then some pipes here leading all the way, GT Spirit logo, and here it's quite flat, yeah, so, but it's not completely flat like on some auto art models. Here at least there are some details. Good, so I must also say that the paint on this one is quite nice, and maybe I would like to start the comparison already. Yeah? So in the front, let's put them here side by side. So now it's really up to your taste. If you are more like into tuning and having all sporty or more fancy. Yeah? So for example, here the frame is all chrome. Also here this bumper. And basically, yeah, if you prefer a lot of chrome, then the regular A8 is for you. If you prefer something more sportier, aggressive, yeah, and maybe also something more suitable for, I don't know whom. This one is for politicians. This one is more for rich dads, or maybe I don't know whom, yeah. But definitely this S8 is not regularly purchased by governments. It's this one, but here more tuning, and also yeah, the wheels. Maybe let's now focus also on the wheels. Yeah? So here really to compare. Yeah, so what do you prefer and what I prefer? So here I personally don't like those wheels because they don't look that great. Yeah, so here we have only 5 how are they called, spikes? No, I'm not sure now. I will need to look it up in English how it's called. So 5 of them, while here you have really many. And so here the wheels are bigger, big brake disc here. So here for me the winner here is the S8 from GT Spirit. So the wheels are a bit better. Then of course on the side, as I already said, on this one everything is black, like the door handle, the side mirror, while here you have again a stripe. The door handles also have a little bit of chrome here. Also, when you see here now this frame here, yeah, there is a little bit of gap here, but don't worry. Then the frame here is also black on the GT Spirit S8. Good, then it's time to show you also the back of the car, and I think we will need to say again the same things like black versus chrome. So here you can see it's also the exhaust. The shape is a little bit different. So here they are more square, and here they are more rounded. Yeah, both of them look okay. Then also this logo here. Yeah, I think it's almost the same quality, but maybe you see that here again we have this chrome stripe, while here on this one there is actually a small black stripe only. I don't know what is better or worse. Yeah, it's again up to your personal taste. For me personally, I would probably select this one. Yeah, so with all the chrome, I like a lot of chrome on all the cars. So interesting stuff. We have parking sensors here, 1, 2, 3, 4, but they are not visible on this A8 from Norev, and I'm not sure why not. Definitely this car also should have parking sensors in the back, but here they are more prominent, more visible, so I think also more accurate. So exhaust, as I said, here we have sportier, and also here this bumper part beneath, actually it's beneath the bumper, there is this tuning part with also some additional stripes. Good. So then we also have antenna here on this S8. There is nothing here on this one. On the other side, it's quite nicely visible here, the additional third braking light. Nothing here. Yeah, maybe it's beneath the glass, but it's not that visible. All right, so that's how it is. Yeah. So now I'm not sure what is your preference. Then also comparing how those two models are built. Yeah. So this S8 is actually a closed resin replica 1/18, but nothing can be open. Yeah? It's fully static. You just enjoy the details. You put it somewhere on the shelves, and that's it. Yeah? Then you just enjoy it. And that's actually every time when you buy a resin, this is how it is. It's also limited. Yeah? So you know how many were produced. In this case, I believe it's 1,000. While this one, you don't see how it's limited. It's diecast. Yeah, so diecast also means that usually you can open the parts. So here, of course, you can open all the doors, everything. Yeah, so also the trunk, and then you can enjoy it. Yeah, so also here the engine can be open. Also the wheels turn, they spin, and you also see here what is actually inside. Yeah, so that's the advantage of this one. But then, of course, it's up to you, because I know that many people prefer when everything can be open, but there are also some disadvantages. Yeah? So, for example, the paint and the paintbrush. So I've heard and I've seen many discussions online that if you have a diecast model, then there is a paint rush. So after 15 or 20 years, there will be some bubbles on the paint because the zinc diecast will somehow deteriorate. Yeah, so it's something like a rust steel, but instead it's this zinc diecast which is losing the quality over the time, and in some cases really also the paint will peel off. Yeah, so that's the risk if you buy diecast and you want to keep it for centuries. Then probably the quality can be significantly damaged, for example, by sunlight, by wet weather, humidity. Okay, but here with this resin, the paint is probably more stable. Yeah, so I don't have any resin model for more than 10 or 15 years, so I can't really confirm that. But what I have read again online is that those resin replicas probably sustain more humidity and so on, so they don't lose the quality and they are always beautiful outside. Yeah, so if you are just planning to somehow put it on the shelves, have it there, have a limited model, then you pick this GT Spirit resin model, limited series, as I said. If you prefer playing with this a little bit more, then you prefer this one which you can open. And also, yeah, what I haven't mentioned, you can also maybe paint this black and make it S8, yeah, so or you can paint this one with a little bit chrome and make it the regular A8. So all up to you. You can also modify both of them. You can use some beautiful colors or whatsoever. Yeah, so there is no clear winner, no clear preference. They are just different models, and I personally will keep both of them. I will use this box here, and how do we do that? Yeah, so how do we do that? We put the box here. Yeah, and one car and second car. Yeah, so first we really compare if they are with the same length. Oh, it looks little bit that maybe this S8 is just a few millimeters longer. Yeah, believe it or not. Or maybe they are the same length. Let's now measure it. Yeah? So again, I have this one here with me, and what I will do now is measuring actually. So this is the GT Spirit 28.4. Let's remember that. And now let's do the Norev one. Now you can really see the difference. Yeah, so this measuring now shows that the first one, GT Spirit 28.4, now this one 29.3. That's probably the difference between the long and short version. Now I will just recalculate it to the real size of the car and show it to you, so how realistic they really are. So here on this picture that I took, you actually see the screenshot from Wikipedia and the real length of the car. Yeah, so this is what I compared to my measurements. I multiplied my measurements by 18 and then compared it to the real size of the car, and you can see the difference is around 1% for both of them. Yeah, so it's really a very, very small difference, and they are quite realistic. So now really, again, a question. Yeah? So they look really, really almost the same. The only difference really is that this one is a bit shorter, but it's because it's not the long version like this one. Yeah? So, but other than that, I like both of them. Yeah? So this one really is more sportier. This one is more luxurious, like for government officials. Let's put this one to a side for a bit. Okay, so Now, I think now I will really need to give the final rating to this one. Yeah, so this Norev was here only extra, but this video is mostly focusing on this new GT Spirit model. And GT Spirit is usually producing sports cars, so yeah, this one fits more to their collection, like all the other models. It's really sportier. And also regarding the paint, this is really a flat black, really nicely polished. I see that it's really clear. Here this one is more metallic, yeah, and it's not super flat black. It's more shiny and metallic, as I said. And if you prefer this super black dark, then this one is for you. Yeah, so definitely, wow. Also, when I look inside, it's really detailed and I like it. Yeah, so wow, both of them really great. If you are A8 or S8 fan or Audi fan in general, then probably you would need to have both of them in your collection and next to each other and enjoy having them like I enjoyed right now. Really a great day today and a great moment to have those models next to each other. So now only thank you for watching this video and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And now I will only give this one the final rating. So thank you again and see you next time. More videos to come.